Hello students, today we will start chapter number 15 of biology class 12, that is biodiversity and conservation. So first of all, what is biodiversity? Biodiversity means rich variety of living organisms, or we can define it as the totality of genes, species and ecosystem of a given region. Now, who gave the term biodiversity? The term biodiversity was given by Edward Wilson. Diversity exists at all levels of biological organization, ranging from the macromolecules within the cell to biomes. So, now we will study about that biodiversity is divided into different levels. Now, what are these levels? There are three levels. First is genetic diversity, second is species diversity, third is ecological diversity. So first we will study about genetic diversity. Now what is genetic diversity? So genetic diversity refers to the diversity of genes within a species, or we can define it as it is the measure of the variety in genetic information contained in the organisms. It enables a population to adapt to its environment. Greater the genetic diversity among organisms of the species, more sustenance it has against environmental perturbations. Now, some examples are given in your book. So, some examples, first of all, first is medicinal plant Rauwolfia vomitoria, growing in Himalayan ranges, shows variation in potency and concentration of the active chemical reserpine that it produces. So next example we have, there are more than 50,000 genetically different strains of rice and 1,000 varieties of mango in India. And some of the varieties are shown in the slide. I am naming some of them. First, you are seeing here that is Kesar. Then you have the Sindhuri mango. Then you have this Langda mango. And next, one more variety, that's Safeda mango. So we are having different varieties of mango. Some are shown in the slides. And then next level of diversity is species diversity. What is species diversity? It refers to the variety of species within a region, or we can define it as it is the measure of variety of species and their relative abundance present within a region. The two important measures of species diversity are first is species richness and second species evenness. So what is species richness? It refers to the number of species per unit area. And what is species evenness? Species evenness refers to the relative abundance with which each species is represented in an area. And one example is also given, that is the Western Ghats have a greater diversity of amphibian species than the Eastern Ghats. Then third level we have, that is ecological diversity. Now what is ecological diversity? It refers to variation of habitats, community types and abiotic environments present in a given area. Or we can say that it is a measure of the diversity at community and ecosystem levels. They represent the local, unique habitat and regional components of species diversity. So, example is given in your NCERT book that India has a greater ecosystem diversity than a Scandinavian country. India has several ecosystem biomes like alpine meadows, rainforests, deserts, wetlands, mangroves, coral reefs.